Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a makeup look with pinks and see how we go, and let's have a look at the palettes that we've got. I think I'll start with my eyes and then go into my base in a minute, and let's, I guess, just get started. So let's think what I want to do. I think I'm going to do sort of quite round eyes, so I'll zoom you in and we'll go from there. I'm going to do like a bit of a chit chat, get ready with me type thing, so wow, kind of chit chatting along as you do, you know, talking away in your room by yourself. So let's start with base. So first of all, I'm just going to prime just some concealer, which is Collection Lasting Perfection, all over my lids. Plucked my eyebrows this morning, so I've got quite pink lids, so try and conceal that quite well. Do the inner corner as well whilst I'm here. I'm just going to use a round top eye brush just to blend that out all over. Give me a nice even base. So the weather is a bit pants today, so if the lighting goes bad, because it keeps it coming out really bright sunshine and then going really dark and absolutely stormy like at the moment. It's got blue sky, but the wind is just going mental. So I have a feeling it's going to tip it down again in a minute. Right, so that's just primed there. So it's nice, much even base. And I'm just going to set that with something. Probably just going to use this one in my Estee Lauder palette because it's just perfect. Because it's so pale, just to set it down. So if the lighting does go bad, I'll have to just get my light out, hoping it will last long enough. Right, so that's base. So first of all, up my crease, I'm going to take a Makeup Revolution Iconic Pro palette in Iconic Pro 2, and I'm just going to take this peachy colour here and put that with just in the crease, quite rounded, not sort of flicking it out this time. Just kind of following the contour of my eye right round on the inner corner and outer on this one. Such a pretty colour this. I don't know why I don't use it more often, because you can use it kind of like as a brown base, smoky eye. It's a nice transition colour, or you can use it as your peachy colour if you build it up. So as you guys know, you must have seen my previous video about all the changes that's been going on in my body recently. Well, today was the day I went and put on my normal jeans again. So finally the water weight has got right down, which is great because that was just a nightmare. And I can wear my normal clothes again, which is great. It just means I can kind of, it feels so much more relaxed and I feel so much more like me, and like I can wear and feel myself, because there's nothing worse than feeling crappy about yourself. Right, that's that done. It's a nice little base. It's not really showing up on camera exactly how pretty it is. I'm going to take a slightly denser brush, which is a Luxe Soft Definer, which is slightly tapered. I'm going to try taking this one here, which is a MUA palette called Glitterball, and it's the colour Jive. So it's this colour here, this peachy colour. More in the crease, a little bit further down, but again keeping it nice and rounded, going in it and outer corner. Pretty much going all over the lid with this, because I am going to do a lid colour as well. I'm hoping this is going to be kind of a look that I've been seeing people use the Too Faced Peach palette, and I'm hoping kind of something that you can recreate on a bit of a budget if you can't afford to go and get the Too Faced one, because all of these are so cheap, these palettes, in Boots and Superdrug or online. Okay, this colour's not really doing much for me, I need a darker one. I'm actually going to take a single eyeshadow from Makeup Revolution, which is Mono Eyeshadow in Neutral Red, just like this pinky colour. Now I have used this before in the makeup look I did with the beauty calendar back in January, but if it looks similar then it looks similar, but otherwise whatever. So I'm just going to take slightly, again, denser, which is from Look Good Feel Better, and it is an eye shading brush. Again, it's quite dense and small, and I'm going to put that more in the crease, rounded. So the question is actually, just been thinking, what do people want to see next? Thinking about doing a look that coincides with the Beauty and the Beast film that's coming out very soon in the next couple of weeks. Sort of a Belle look. What do you think? Do you want to see that? Do you want to see something like that recreated? I could try my best. Do something like what she wears like to the ball bit at the end. Although I haven't seen the film, but from the cartoon if I can remember. Like that kind of look with her yellow gown on maybe. The bit that everybody remembers. Or do you want to see something like what she wears, the natural makeup that she wears throughout? That Emma Watson wears. Because she's so beautiful. Naturally. No makeup, she looks stunning. Some people are like that though, aren't they? Okay, now I put some of that colour down, I'm just going to go back to the first brush I'd used and the first colour and just blend out the edges a little bit. Again, keeping it nice and rounded. Okay, so I actually want something darker again. Use this colour. So from here, I'm going to use this colour here. Just got quite like a reddy undertone to it. A little Luxe Petite crease. Just some of that dark brown on it. Just go in the right in the outer V and right in the inner corner. And then blend it out, hopefully. It will blend quite nicely, deep enough without it looking odd. I think I need to go out and invest in some more palettes maybe, with some different colours. I'm going to change to a pencil brush, see if I can place some of the colour. I don't want to go too dark with this, but I do want some depth to it. I don't know if you can hear that wind. I've got a vent in my room and it's really loud. The wind coming through it because it's kind of coming across from over there, that way. And my vent is in the top right hand corner of my room, so it's just howling through it. So if you can hear it, I do apologise. I'm just going to go back to that Look Good Feel Better brush and some more of that pink and blend out that brown. So I need to deepen it up just a little bit, and I kind of like how it looks looking. Not too much fallout with these either, these eyeshadows, which is great. Just layering, guys, if you're wondering. Just layering and putting in and layering and putting a bit more and then blending it out. You know the drill. At the moment doing a little bit more of the darker colour. And now I'm just going to go back to my first brush, the first colour, and blend out the edges again. We'll just clean up a bit in a minute anyway when we put foundation on. Okay, I'm going to stick with the eyes there for a minute and worry about what I'm going to put on the centre of the lid. So right, now I've decided which one I fancy. It is from Makeup Academy palette called Undressed. This one here. Now you can't really see how pretty it is on camera, but apparently that is called Tawny. And on the back it looks brown and on here it doesn't. So I'm going to take just a small flat brush, dip it in. I don't think I'm going to need Fix Plus for these because they're really pigmented, even though they're like major cheap. And I'm just going to put that on the lid. I want something more pink. So I think I might go to this palette, which is back to the Glitterball, and try it in a bit of this one, which is really brave. That's a bit better. Just want to put something a bit more pink. Okay, I'm just going to take my fluffy brush and just blend out a little bit, and then I'm going to add a bit more of the mono shadow in the pink one. Let's see if I can deepen it up. Yeah, look. On the outer edges again, because I kind of lost a little bit of that intensity. See, this eye looks, I really like it. I'm really so sorry about the wind. You can hear it still. Blown a hoolie again. So just once more taking my fluffy brush, and this is just a big blend, last blend before I go on to everything else. So now I'm just going to zoom you back out. So that is the eyes for now. I kind of like how they're looking. I hope that you guys do too so far. And let's start with base. So I can't actually get enough of my new foundation, which is this Last Imperfection by Collection. So I'm going to use that. A good old faithful, which is Pore-Fessional by Bare Minerals. Just a little bit of that across my T-zone. Pin my hair back a bit so it's not in the way. Oh, freshly blow dried hair just goes everywhere. So I'm going to use, the Last Imperfection Collection Last Imperfection Ultimate Wear Foundation up to 16-hour wear, SPF 20 oil free in the colour Ivory 2. What a mouthful. Now, although, you know, SPF is not great if you're going out because of flashback, I really like foundation. So, and I'm going to put it on with just a couple of pumps. Sponge. I've got an Ollie and Olivia sponge here that I've wet, because I just like the way it applies it. I think it applies it really smoothly. Okay guys, so my camera decided to shut off on me, and I did everything up to me putting my foundation on. So I finished my foundation with Lasting Collection foundation, and blended that out with an Ollie and Olivia sponge, and then I actually used Lasting Collection concealer as well in one fair, underneath my eyes and down the centre of my face, and I blended that out with this one, which I haven't tried yet, and I really like it. It got in really well underneath the eyes and everything, so that was really good. All I need to do now is set. So NYX HD Studio Photogenic Finishing Powder. Just going to brush some of that underneath my eyes with just a small face brush, just to set it. The only thing about this, it goes everywhere. The rest of my face, I'm going to just grab a Loreal Infallible 24-hour matte in the colour 225 Beige, and just a big fluffy brush, and just lightly do the rest of my face. Very lightly, because this foundation does set for some reason. It sets quite matte, so not too much powder required. So now my face is set, I'm going to just do my eyebrows. So I'm going to take my Archery pencil in dark chocolate, and I'm just going to brush my eyebrows through, eyebrow hairs through, and then fill them in slightly. And what I was saying before my camera died was about work, and it's just been manic. So today is Sunday because I had to work extra yesterday. It's quite good because it kind of means that I've got some time open to me. So, and one thing with minimal change disease is I do have to keep going to see the doctor all the time and keep having to have checkups and blood tests and stuff. So it means that I should be able to go and do all that and not have to worry about taking time off work and things, not getting paid for it, because there's nothing worse than having to go to the doctors and things, or appointments, and you get docked, you pay for it, because YouTube is not my full-time job. I do also have a full-time job. And I was also saying, before my camera shut off as well, is my poor husband has got man flu. So he is nursing cold in bed all day, lots of munch, lots of films, lots of sleep. All he's done all day is sleep. Bless him. He's feeling the man flu. Who else's husbands or boyfriends or friends even get man flu really badly? Let me know. I'd love to know that I'm not the only one that has to deal with him. I always prefer doing my right eyebrow than I do my left. Maybe it's because I have to lean across my body to be able to do it with the pencil, I don't know. But this one always takes me longer. So another thing that's coming up soon, if you guys are interested, probably not, but it's mine and Pete's first anniversary. Coming up in April, so not too far, and we haven't really got loads and loads of money to go away or anything like that, so we're not that organised anyway. But we were thinking about going to somewhere like Amsterdam for the weekend or going abroad somewhere, but we've got a lovely 2-week holiday but later in the year to Gran Canaria, so we thinking possibly just go to London for a weekend. So I'd love to know if any of you guys have stayed in London, have any recommendations on where to stay or what to do whilst we're there, because we don't really have any plans. It's going to go and have kind of a bit of a mooch around and yeah, have a look around Harrods, I think, maybe, stuff like that. So if you guys know of anything, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to know where you think we should go, and I might even, hopefully I will vlog that weekend as well and get those up for you, see what happens, because I've never vlogged before. So tried and didn't like it, so first time round I wasn't confident enough. It was when I first started filming, so but hopefully this time it'll be good. So I'm just going to set my brows with Brow Artist Plumper in medium dark, and this is a brand new tube that I haven't opened yet, so nothing better than a brand new tube of something, or brand new palette, or brand new. It's still my favourite product to set my brows in place. I just put some little fibres through so they look nice and natural as well. So for the underneath the eyes, I'm going to take our first colour here with fluffy brush, this dense one, which is the Luxe Soft Definer, and run that underneath. Join it up with the outer V and the top lash line. Just going to try taking this pencil, this chubby pencil. And I'm going to take a little short brush, which is actually a brow line, and a pink colour again, and just run that right up close to the lash line. Right, for highlight on the brow bone and the inner corner, I'm going to use something which is quite pale. So from that same palette, I'm going to use this colour here, which is a real pale pink. And I'm going to use, for the inner corner, a number 7 Smoky Shader. And I'm going to use a tapered eye brush and use to highlight my brow bone. Now for mascara, I'm going to use actually Lidl's Cien Volume Mascara Extreme Lashes, which I'm really liking for my bottom lashes at the moment. Now that's the eyes and everything finished, let's do a bit of bronzing. And for bronzer, I've actually really been liking the Lidl's bronzing powder in the colour medium matte, and just with a big fluffy brush I've been bronzing my face with this. Just gives you like a nice glow, like a summer glow. I really like it. Now for contour, I'm going to use an Old Faithful, the Anastasia contour kit, and just with this colour here. And I'm going to use Nico Pro Small, quite smallish. Now for blush, I'm going to use something, again, quite pink. So I'm going to use the Makeup Academy in Bubblegum, which is really quite a pinky colour. Just my So Eco blush brush. Blend that out just with my powder brush a little bit. It's not quite so harsh. Now what I did forget to do is contour my nose. So I'm just going to go back to that contour colour and just contour my nose a little bit with a flat Nico Tools brush. Just a little bit, because my nose is so crooked that I can't really do much with it. So I kind of just do a bit with it and hope for the best, really. I don't even know if it does anything, but whatever. Then for highlight, I might use this one, which is quite an old one that I used to use all the time, and it is Ultra Sculpt and Contour Kit from Makeup Revolution in Ultra Fair. I'm going to use this colour, well obviously the highlight colour, and I might just use actually this brush here, just highlight with it because it's quite similar to the inner corner highlight that I put on, or the eyeshadow I use. And I need to do something with that because that's way too intense. That's better. Does that look alright? And then a little bit down the centre of my nose. Of course, a little bit, she says, blinding everybody. And of course on my Cupid's bow, before we put, oh god, I've got hairs everywhere, lipstick on. Just contouring my chin a little bit because where I've put on weight and lost it again, I've got double chin going on. I think I might do a quite pale lip. This is from Me Lip Glide, a velvet finish lip colour in Playful Peach. I've never worn this actually. Looks like I've played with it, but I've never worn it. Now you can hear the Hoover, so sorry guys. Bit of a disaster today. That's kind of my lines, my lips lined. And then because this is quite peach and I don't really, it needs to be a little bit more pink, I'm going to use the colour Lip Butter Silky Balm and Gloss from Lidl's Cien in the colour Dusty Rose, number 1, and just to top it. Which isn't really doing much, to be honest. I might just go over it a little bit with Elizabeth Arden Beautiful Colour Luminous Lip Gloss in the colour Passion Fruit, which looks like this, and just top it with that. And that's the finished look, guys. I hope you all really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed making this look. I really love the pink. I'm not very brave with wearing pink. I don't wear it often enough because I just think it's, I don't know, I've never been really girly on my sort of eye makeup. I generally go for something really safe and smoky and sort of brown and, you know, the usual. But I actually really like the way it's come out. If you recreate any of these makeup looks, please make sure you tag me in all of your pictures on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter, and also leave me a comment down below. I'd love to hear what you would like to see next, whether you would like to see that Belle makeup from Beauty and the Beast, because I am really thinking about doing that. I think it'd be really cool. If you want to see, I keep saying it, but if you want to see a Q&A very soon, then please leave me a comment down below, and or anything else anywhere on my social media. Leave me a question and I'll save them and then add them all up and fill them all for you. Make sure to add me on Snapchat because I'm starting to get into the Snapchat thing. I haven't been doing it. I don't really know much about Snapchat. I don't really do it very often, but I'm starting to get into it, so I'd love to see your faces too. And make sure you add me at Snapchat. I'll add the link down below on what my name is. It's just I Can Makeup. If you like this video, then give it a thumbs up and make sure you don't forget to subscribe to the button below and click the little bell, and it will give you a notification every time that I do upload a video. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.